Welcome back to whatdmomsay. This is a podcast about moms and what they say.
And I'm Tess for Gold.
And I'm the other one.
Her name's Hannah. I feel like I forgot how to podcast. So did you.
We ever know how?
Do we know what we're doing? Probably not.
Let us know in the comments. You know what? There's no comments, so we probably don't know what we're
doing. Write something in the comments,
Mommy.
Please. We have 120 subscribers on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you all 120 of you, of our loyal daughters.
I did a call to action on my Instagram story to ask for people to write it. No one did anything.
I posted it too. I reposted it.
I thought like at least one weirdo would send something.
Okay, do you want to hear something kind of meta? Is that I was hanging out with Mom today and she hadn't listened to last week's episode. And we were driving in the car. It was like an hour-long drive, and she asked if we could listen to the episode. She's like, would you mind if I listen to your podcast right now? And I was like, no, I wouldn't. And she was like laughing about how we've only gotten 2 emails. And she was like, do you guys want me to email you? And I said, yes.
Yeah, anything.
Please, anyone. If you're listening and you don't think this is about you, you're wrong. We want your email.
It's literally about everyone who doesn't email, which is the whole world. So far, we've only gotten belly buttons and an old friend.
Yeah,
that's okay. If you would like to email us, it's whatdmomsay@gmail.com.
Please, for the love of God.
Well, do you want to jump in straight away to the story today, or did you want to tell me some stuff about our mom?
I wanted to tell you some stuff about our mom.
All right, let's do it.
This is NSFW.
Ew. You don't want to hear that right after. You're like, I'm going to talk to you about our mom. It's not safe for your way.
Well, it's funny because I think we dive into a lot of topics that are not safe for work in general.
Yeah,
but
that's going to happen when you talk about moms. In order to become a mom, you got to do some NSFW shit.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Unless you're adopting. Yeah.
Okay.
People do that, Tess.
Not that often.
Not that often.
Not often enough. Adopt, don't shop. Your kid.
So we were at a birthday dinner for my fiance, and our parents were there, and so was...
Why wasn't I invited?
It was really last minute, and we couldn't find a reservation for 7 people at any restaurant. And initially it was just...
I bet you could have found one for 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would have the eighth person been?
Me.
No, the 6th and 7th would have been you and Brian.
Oh, okay. 6, 7.
Fuck. I fell into the trap. It was initially supposed to just be her dad, and me.
Okay.
And she was like, I guess we should invite your parents because Mom has been like, how can we celebrate Nikki's birthday? Tell her no pressure, but I really want to celebrate her. So I told her that. I was like, my mom wants to celebrate you, like, but she says no pressure. So she was like, why don't we just add them to this dinner so that we can all celebrate together? And then we were trying to find restaurants like the day before.
Yeah.
Mind you, while we hadn't had dinner that night yet, and I was like, I want to talk about what we're having for dinner now, but now we have to make a reservation for Saturday night for like a nicest restaurant.
It's not about you, Hannah.
There was like nothing. We had dinner at 5 p.m.
You're insufferable.
So I'm sorry you weren't invited.
It's okay.
We did talk about it, but we could barely. We tried for 7, and it wasn't in the cards.
Okay. That's okay. I was busy.
Yeah, I figured you would be.
Yeah. What's the part about Mom?
Okay, sorry, I had to explain why you weren't invited to this birthday dinner.
No, you didn't actually have to explain.
I did feel bad.
I know why.
Okay. Shit. Okay, so Mom was saying something about their next door neighbor that she has beef with.
I hate this guy.
Me too. But she said, he can suck my dick. And I added, from the back. And I was like, you got to add from the back. And then she looked at me so confused. She was like, what? And of course, like, Nikki's dad is also there. And this is not usually the type of conversations I have with him.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
usually have conversations from the front with him.
Yeah, it's always from the front. But I was like, yeah, suck my dick from the back. It's like an expression, like a saying. You haven't heard it, but people, it's out there, I promise.
Yeah.
And she said, I don't even want to picture what that is. People in your generation, they're into some crazy shit. And I don't understand the type of stuff people are into now. There's stuff like that wasn't even an option when I was younger. Like,
oh
I
God.
don't get it. And then she like,
it was an option. The dick just wasn't long enough. It has to be significantly long for you to suck it from the back.
Yeah, but it's also like if you're telling to someone to suck your dick from the back, it's even more like a fuck you.
Yeah,
it's like
now your nose is in my hole.
Exactly, but I didn't want to say those words at the dinner table. I felt like it
already been there.
You should have been there.
I would have totally said it in front of Bradford.
I already had taken it too far, but then she was like talking about how there's people our age are doing crazy shit that she doesn't understand, that it's disgusting. And then she whispered in Papa's ear or something, like, she's like, I don't get how people do a certain thing. And then she like literally covered her hand and like pss, 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 pss.
She was like, eat ass.
Exactly. That's exactly what she said.
Yeah.
But I wanted to know what she said. So after the dinner, I called her. I was like, what sexual act were you whispering that's disgusting that you'd never heard of before, that you don't understand why people do? And she said it was eating ass.
She said eating ass. Do you feel like you understand it?
Eating ass?
Yeah.
I understand it. I don't do it.
I am a vegan.
But she was just like, I don't even understand why anyone would do that. I'd never heard of that. And I was like, believe you me, people have probably been doing that for thousands and thousands of years.
Oh, yeah. They were totally eating ass in Greek times.
That's what I said. I was like, think about how freaky the Greeks were.
They were so obsessed with penis.
And probably ass.
Yeah, all of it. They're fucking twinks galore during Greek and Roman times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, this is a podcast about moms. Yeah, I mean, Mom, if you're listening, I know it's really weird what people be doing. But when you look at, in the grand scheme of all the other stuff you could do to someone, that's not as bad.
I thought maybe she was whispering like some horrifying kink, like really scary, disturbing.
Yeah.
So I was like curious.
Adult baby diaper.
Yeah, that one's tough.
That one's. We have to stop like bringing up topics and shaming groups of people on this podcast.
No, we're like anti-furry, I can't even remember.
Sorry, I'm anti-furry and adult baby diaper. I just cannot get behind those two things.
Can I tell you something?
If you have a foot fetish, that's fine here.
Just have a normal fetish, okay?
Just like feet and eating ass. Everything else is off limits here.
I feel really bad because one of my friends who listens, she's really sweet and I love her. And she texted me the other day and was like, I didn't know what furries were.
Oh,
and I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't think you click on a podcast called What Does Mom Say and think you're going to learn about the 6-3-2-3 rule or whatever it was. Jesus.
Anyways, that's what Mom said recently. I thought I'd share.
Yeah. I'm glad she doesn't understand or like it. Because if she was like, oh yeah, I think that would be a worse reaction. She'd be like, oh fuck. I know way too much.
That's true. I only want to hear the things she like thinks are disgusting. I don't want to hear what she likes.
Yeah.
which I guess is just all normal stuff.
Yeah, I think there's a thing now where sometimes people get shamed for being quote unquote vanilla or like, you know, not into super intense stuff, which is so weird because I actually think it's like harder to get someone to meet you on that level.
On a vanilla level?
Yeah, on like a like my kink is like, be in love with me. And men are like, no. I do not want to commit in that way.
You encounter a lot of freaks.
No, I mean, it's not like I've encountered a lot of freaks. It's just like, did they even care that I was there? Or it could have been anyone being there in that situation, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You're just a hole.
Just yeah. Just interchangeable.
No, you're not, Tess.
No, but that's how it's been with some of the men I dated in college or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like a toy.
You were used.
I was used, bruh. Let's get into this story.
Yeah,
I don't want to keep talking about hole. I'm trying to get a job.
Me too now.
Okay, this story is coming from the Charlotte Dobre YouTube subreddit. And she's a creator that I really, really like. So I just wanted to say that and give her credit that this is on her thing. I have two stories. They're both wedding related. So you get to pick which one.
Okay.
And whichever one we don't read down, we'll read later. Am I the asshole for telling my mom she can't request the room next to us on our wedding night? Or am I the asshole for asking my mom not to outshine me at my own wedding?
I feel like that our intro has been so lewd already that we should just do the not lewd one.
Okay.
We like to make it really disgusting up top. So
Yeah,
let's bring it back down.
Yeah, okay. Am I the asshole for telling my mom she can't request the room next to us?
Jessica.
I'm kidding. Okay, here we go. This is from a year ago. Am I the asshole for asking my mom not to outshine me at my own wedding?
Yes.
Okay. I, 26 female, am getting married later this year, and while weddings are supposed to be magical and all about the bride, there's one small problem. My mother, 49 female. She's drop dead gorgeous and has the personality of a Bollywood heroine on her third espresso. She's not evil, I swear. She's just accidentally fabulous. The kind of person who could wear a potato sack and still get compliments like, "You're glowing." Meanwhile, I'm standing there in Swarovski-studded couture giving discounted bridesmaid at a budget wedding vibes in comparison. This isn't new. Growing up, I was constantly in her shadow. People would meet her and look at me like I'd been adopted from a slightly less glamorous family across the street. I've had relatives ask if I was the help or if I was the neighbor's kid tagging along. Thanks, Aunt Sunita. I fought tooth and nail to grow out of that. College was my turning point. I met people who saw me for me, my humor, my kindness, my charisma. I've worked through years of self-doubt and finally reached a place where I don't just tolerate myself, I like myself. But then wedding planning began, and those old feelings came rushing back like bad 90s fashion. Earlier this year, my brother got married. My mom, she wore the shimmering, regal lehenga and walked into the wedding like it was her big day. My sister-in-law, bless her Zen soul, wasn't fazed. But I was watching from the sidelines thinking, please not again. So here I am, tempted to have the conversation. I want to gently ask her to tone it down for my wedding. Not to wear something dull or unflattering, just maybe don't show up looking like a goddess who just descended from Mount Kailash. I want to be the one people are looking at, just this once, without adding a mental footnote of, but did you see her mom? But I haven't said anything yet. I'm scared it'll come off as petty or insecure or worse, hurtful. And I know she doesn't mean to steal the spotlight. It just kind of follows her around like a backup dancer. So, am I the asshole for wanting my mom to dress appropriately and not look like the main character at my wedding? Or am I just projecting my childhood trauma onto a lehenga?
That's intense.
I know.
I feel really bad. That was her childhood experience. Her own family was asking if she was the help. What the fuck?
First, I just want to say 90s fashion was great. It was early 2000s. That was the shitty one.
Yeah.
I read that and I was like, okay. This is crazy. Because it doesn't seem like her mom is doing any of this on purpose.
Yeah,
she's
it
just
sounds
living
like
her best
mom
life.
is fabulous.
Yeah, and you're kind of being a bitch about it.
I don't know.
If her mom was never like, I'm better than you, like she just like is dressing the way she's dressing, this is her personality, like it sucks that there was other people in your life who like made you feel less than, but your mom never did that to you, according to this.
Yeah, I wonder what sort of reassurances the mom might have gave. Because if I was a mom and someone asked me if my child was the help, I'd be like, first of all, that's child slavery. But I'd be like, what the fuck? And then I would want to tell my daughter, like, don't listen to like awful comments like that. Yeah. I'm curious how her mom handled her insecurity in that way.
I'm gonna
but
look up
that is like a very weird situation to be in.
Lehenga, by the way, is a traditional 3-piece garment from the Indian subcontinent. Sorry. It's like a really pretty traditional type of thing. I'll put it on the screen. But
well, here's like one thing that I remember my friend when she was getting married that she said about like our dresses. I was a maid of honor, and like what we were wearing, like she told us this is the kind of colors I want y'all to wear. You can wear any style of dress you'd like. So she was very chill and like wear nude shoes. It can be heels, it can be whatever. But I remember her saying like, not even like, it wasn't a bitchy way, but it was like a, yeah, you go girl type of way, where she was like, I'm honestly not worried about anyone upstaging me because I'm the bride and I'm like the focal point and I'm the one in like the white dress. And I like, it's literally, you are the main character at your wedding.
Yes.
So she was not worried about anyone pulling focus, which I think is pretty true. I think when I'm at a wedding, I think I'm more focused on the bride. Like if I'm watching the ceremony, that's what I'm looking at. You're watching the first. I'm not like staring down like the bridal party or
your
like
wedding day.
You
is
have the first dance,
sure,
and speeches and all that kind of stuff. So there is a truth to like when it's your wedding, you are the main character regardless. Even if your mom looks, I guess, like a movie star. I don't know.
I don't know. I think a lot of this is your own insecurities getting the better of you. It is your day. People are there for you and your husband. And if you're that worried about your mom, like that seems like you need to go to therapy or something. A lot of people are saying she's not the asshole in this, which I don't know. I don't know if I 100% agree.
I don't think she's an asshole. First of all, she hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
She's expressing that she's insecure and nervous and is like having childhood trauma coming up. So she hasn't done anything assholey. She's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to address the situation. I'm like anxious.
I think it's just lame that in order to feel better about yourself, you have to tell someone else to tone who they are down.
Yeah.
But I do understand if you don't want your mom to be wearing like this huge gown or whatever, and you could go to your mom ahead of time and be like, hey, can you just show me what you're wearing and I approve it before the wedding?
Yeah, for sure. Or let's go shopping together, and you're going to be a focal point at my wedding as well. Like, let's shop together and like figure out your outfit. Or she could have a heart-to-heart with her mom. I don't know if that would be helpful or not.
Maybe. This person said You say your mom does not do it intentionally, and yet I'm going to disagree at this point and relate to a comment you made. Earlier this year, my brother got married. My mom, she wore the shimmering regal lehenga and walked into the wedding like it was her big day. Your mom knew exactly what she was doing. She knows how she looks and she plays to it deliberately so that everyone is looking at her because she wants and expects all of the attention. Your sister-in-law, bless her, Zinsel wasn't phased, but I was watching from the sidelines thinking, please not again. Those last 3 words say it all. They say how many times she's done this before. Perhaps your sister-in-law was phased, but she learned how to deal with it, or perhaps it's the you know how she is attitude that lets people let your mother get away with this. I think you need to sit down and talk to your family about this. I also think you may need some help / therapy to aid you in dealing with your own insecurities. Your mom must have been aware of them, but never did anything to help you deal with them. I don't think it's going to be an easy task, but if you can get support from other family members too. I don't think your mom is going to be happy, but that doesn't matter. This is your day. Stand up straight, go out there and shine and have a wonderful wedding.
Yeah. I can see some valid points there, but I also feel like they're making a lot of jumping to conclusions in the subtext of the story where it's like, well, we don't know. I don't know. Yeah. That's a tricky situation. We don't know how intentional it is or how she's handled.
Yeah, maybe your mom's just a bad bitch and she can't help it. You said she would look fabulous in a potato sack.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I say that. It's like, is she really like doing this on purpose, or is there some kind of weird jealousy you have with your mom?
It probably is both, honestly. Because, again, I know, like, at a wedding, the bride and groom are the main characters and they're the focal point. But also there is a certain way you dress for weddings that is respectful, too. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's a balancing act. Like, she's going to look beautiful and fabulous no matter what, but her gown should probably not be more, like, ornate or eye-catching of a dress.
Yeah. I did find an update. I found 2 updates to this.
Okay, I
want to
read
them?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, thanks to all of you who shared your thoughts, advice, and stories. I've been reading through everything, and it's been really eye-opening. Here's the update, and it's a bit of a roller coaster. I went ahead and brought this up with my family, starting with my brother, 28 male. I thought he'd be the one person who'd get where I was coming from and maybe help me talk to my mom. He's older, and well, let's just say he's the favorite. Don't know if my mom would agree, but it feels that way sometimes. He's also the one who's always been super protective of her, almost to a fault. So I thought, okay, let me try talking to him first, and maybe he can help me navigate this. At first, everything was going pretty well. We were chatting about how we could approach our mom without making it feel like a huge deal. I even had my fiance, 26 male, with me, thinking he'd be the calm voice of reason here, but that didn't exactly go as planned. My fiance, whom I've been with for 4 years, by the way, suddenly turned to me and said, "Why are you making such a big deal out of this? It's not even that important." I was totally taken aback. I mean, he knows exactly what I've been through growing up with my mom always being the center of attention, and to hear him dismiss something that's clearly important to me, it was a slap in the face. So I tried to explain that it's not about being petty or insecure. This wedding is supposed to be about us. It's supposed to be about my day where I feel like the center of attention just for once. And what does he say? "You'll never be the center of attention in front of your mother. Just stop this nonsense and let's get the wedding over with."
Oh.
I was floored. I have never, ever heard him talk to me like that. I mean, it was completely out of the blue, and honestly, it broke my heart. I could feel myself about to cry, which for me is rare. And that just made my brother snap. He was really mad, trying his best to stay calm, but clearly got upset and told my fiance, "This is the person you've been with for 4 years. You know her. If she's telling you this is bothering her, as your partner, you should listen." My fiance didn't get it. He just doubled down, saying that I needed to get over my petty insecurities and grow up. That hit me like a ton of bricks. And in that moment, I just couldn't. I stood up, looked at him, and said, "If that's how you feel, then maybe we shouldn't get married at all." And I left. My brother followed me, trying to comfort me, but it's been 2 days since then, and I haven't spoken to my fiance. He's been reaching out, trying to connect, but right now I'm not sure I even want to talk to him. My brother has spoken to my parents, who know something went down, but they're not exactly sure why. He asked them to give me space, and I really appreciate that. To be honest, I'm really struggling with whether or not I even want to marry this person anymore. It's like I don't even recognize him. I've been thinking a lot about this relationship, and I don't know if I'm in love with him anymore or if I even know him anymore. So yeah, I'm at a crossroads. I just wanted to update you all because honestly, I feel lost right now. I'll keep you posted, but thank you for being here and reading this mess.
Oh my gosh.
This all of a sudden became about her fiance.
Yeah.
I agree with him a little bit, but I don't like the way that he spoke to her about it.
If someone said they just wanted to get the wedding, like, let's just get over it, or like get through
get it over with.
Let's get it over with. I'd be like, I'm
He's
over you. Yeah, like that's really insensitive.
He's a huge asshole. I get where he's coming from, where he's like, you really need to get over your insecurities with this, because that's true, she does, but he doesn't need to say it this way, and also doesn't need to talk about their wedding like this.
Yeah, he lost his cool. He lost his patience with her.
Yeah,
I like the sibling relationship she has going on with her brother, though.
Yeah,
like has her back.
It's very clear to me that she's really traumatized by her childhood and like feeling like her mom was always the center of attention, because she keeps saying that, and it's really sad. Like, she's making her whole wedding almost about this issue instead of focusing on how amazing the big day is going to be.
I guess I don't know how much she's making it an issue.
It's like she's going to the brother to talk to him about it, and like bringing her fiance, like it's this big meeting, like, I need to talk to mom about her not upstaging me at the wedding. And it's like, can you not just go straight to your mom? Like, it's now become this whole...
Yeah, you're involving multiple parties. You're involving your brother, you're involving your fiance. Eventually you're going to involve your mom and dad, probably. So it is kind of spiraling out.
Yeah. Like, it started with this like fear, which I think is valid to have, but now it's like become this really big...
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're feeling nervous or insecure about something for your wedding, which if you're planning a wedding, you're gonna, like, something stressful is gonna come up regardless. And you should be able to go to your fiance and sibling and brother and be like, I'm really nervous about this thing. Can I bounce it off of you? Like, I don't know how to handle it. So I know I get on one hand, it's like this, I would hope this wouldn't be a huge issue, but she also should have the space to express what she's struggling with the people that are closest to her.
I know. I'm not trying to roast her too hard. I just really think I need to know more about the mom's character and what she's like, because so far I haven't heard anything like her mom is viciously trying to like take her spotlight. She hasn't, like, nothing's happened yet.
Here's what we need. We need a picture of the mom.
I know. I'm like, I think maybe you're just insecure because your mom's a fucking baddie, and like, let her be herself.
Yeah. Is there? You just said there's 2 updates.
There's one more update.
Give it.
Okay. Let's start with my mom. After everything blew up with my fiance, more on that later, I decided to finally have a conversation with her and my dad. It was scary because how do you tell your own mother, someone you love deeply, admire, and who's never intentionally hurt you, that her presence has sometimes made you feel invisible? At first, she laughed it off. She thought I was being dramatic and overly emotional because of wedding stress, but I didn't back down. I walked her through what it felt like growing up in her shadow, the comments, the comparisons, the way I would shrink into the background even when I desperately wanted to be seen. It wasn't an easy talk. There were tears, there was silence, but slowly she began to really hear me. And then my dad chimed in, and that changed everything. He told her he'd seen me struggle for years, that while she is the center of his world, he's always noticed how hard it was for me to stand out in a room she walked into. He admitted that he never truly sat her down to talk about it before, but now, seeing how deeply it affected me, he wished he had. I've never felt more seen by both of them. Since then, my mom has been trying, genuinely trying. She's been asking me about what I want to wear, what kind of tone I want for the wedding, how I want to feel that day. She's even said she won't make any grand entrances or announcements and has asked me what she should wear to make sure it complements, not competes. She's stepping back, not because she's being forced to, but because she finally understands, and that means everything. Now, about my ex-fiance.
Oh.
After the incident where he completely dismissed my feelings, I took time to process everything, and then I told my parents what happened. My dad was livid and disappointed in a way I've never seen before. He sat my fiance down and said, and I quote, "She's been in the background all her life and wants to be in the spotlight once. You not supporting that shows you want her to stay in the background forever. I'd rather have my daughter unmarried and glowing than have her be married and dulled down for the rest of her life." The shocker, his father, my almost father-in-law, agreed with mine. He told me privately that he was proud of me for standing up for myself. He said he wished his son had handled things differently and that he supports whatever decision I make. So I made it. I'm calling off the wedding. It's bittersweet, but if I'm being honest, I loved him. I still do, but I don't respect or trust him anymore. I thought he was my person, but if someone can look at you during one of the most emotionally vulnerable times of your life and say, just get over it, then maybe they never saw you to begin with. This wasn't just one fight or a bad day. It was the moment I realized that my feelings could not be tossed aside and they were inconvenient. And I'm not someone who puts herself second, not for anyone. I never have been. Yes, I love deeply, but I love myself enough to walk away. And for those wondering, no, my mom hasn't made any loud declarations about my decision or the canceled wedding. She's actually been very quiet and respectful. I think part of her is still processing everything, but she's handling it well, and I wasn't expecting that. Small steps, but important ones. So that's where we are. The bride is single, the lehengas are packed, the mandap is canceled, and the only spotlight I care about now is the one I'm standing confidently in on my own. No wedding, no groom, but at least, hey, no one will outshine me now.
I'm really sorry. That was like so, I like go her, but that was so melodramatic to me as well.
This is what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't think your mom is doing anything.
It's like, I really want to like I really want to hear the other people's perspectives. I like that
I kind of agree with her fiance.
Like she like the narrative of how she wrote it is like victim to hero. Like it reads like a really good story and like empowering, and everyone is on her side and is like, you're right. And the one guy that's the asshole is everyone's like, he sucks, he's wrong. So I'm like, is that true?
I don't know. This is why I'm like, it's this weird thing that happened with you where like you feel really insecure about your mom, yet she was never intentionally trying to outshine you.
But her dad says he saw that all along and agreed and saw how hard it affected her.
It's like, I don't know. I'm like, are you trying to like, are you upset because your mom was really beautiful when you were 6 and people wanted to talk to her? Like, I don't understand what you mean. Like, you were living in her shadow as a kid.
It's just like when POV, when two Leos live in the same household or something. I don't know.
I don't ever remember like being at a party or anything where like mom has a big personality.
She does. She does pull focus because she's such like,
But I don't remember being a kid, like, I'm living in her shadow. Like, no one's paying attention to me.
Yeah, I never felt that way either. Even though I do think she has, at times, like, a bigger personality than I do. I tend to be a little bit more quiet and reserved, where she's more outgoing.
Yes.
But that's fine.
This reminds me of Serena and Blair.
Okay.
From Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Where like
you think this girl's Blair.
Yes. Yes. I think this girl's Blair. And she's like, you always outshine me. And Serena's like, I'm tired of making myself small to like make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
Except the mom's not doing that at all. The mom's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know you felt that way.
Yeah.
It's weird that, like, you felt like you were competing with your own mom for what?
It is, but that's also just what her situation is. I don't know, I guess.
Like, do you need to be the center of attention at every function? Because if you want that, then you need to work on your personality. She
said she likes herself now and that she has she feels good about her personality and herself.
She kind of bothers me a little bit.
I can tell. At the same time, maybe we're having a hard time with this story because we don't relate to it on that same emotional level. Like, we haven't felt like someone is outshining.
I felt like I wasn't the main person with attention in the room, but like, that's just part of life.
I don't want to be the main focus in a room. I don't want that.
Yeah, so I'm like, it seems like this is what this woman wants. Like, she needs to be the main focus, or she needs to be of a higher focus than her mom. Which is kind of bitchy.
I get wanting that on your wedding day.
Sure.
But now there's not even a wedding for your mom to pull focus at.
No, because you made a whole big deal out of your mom pulling focus. And your fiance is probably like, I'm so tired of hearing you talk about this shit. And she's like, you know what? Fuck you. You too. And everyone's like, it's been really hard for her. She's never felt like she had the focus because of the mom. And the mom's like, yeah, she never felt like she had the focus because of me. You suck. I was the problem and you didn't care. It's like, what is this? What is this dynamic? It's so
that's
weird.
Right. It's like, it's reminding me of those like really corny, bad, like multi-part videos that'll be like on TikTok or Reels. Have you seen these? They're like really
bad. AI ones?
No, not AI ones. It's like ones where it's like if the CW was on the internet. I
watched one of those
the other day. It's usually a romance story, and it's like some girl, and everyone is absolutely horrendous to her. Like, her boyfriend is like, you're fucking ugly and I never wanted you anyway, and I'm dumping you, and give me back my engagement ring, and here's my new fiance. And then she like goes to work and her boss is like, you're a fucking useless idiot. And then like some millionaire man in a suit like comes in to her place of work and is like,
I've loved you my whole life.
I want to claim. It's like giving Twilight a little bit, like the dynamic, like, I'm obsessed with you and you're amazing. And
so weird that you brought this up, because these videos just started popping up as ads on my phone a couple weeks ago, and it's like, I accidentally sexted my enemy. Like, it's shit like that.
I saw an ad for that and I was like, this is like the little ad I saw. I was like, this is really racy.
I know, but the guy is really hot. But then I've seen AI ones too, where it's like two sisters that it's like they're Greek goddesses, and like one of them is supposed to marry this like demon in the deep sea, and the other one is marrying this like hot guy, but then like the hot guy actually likes the sister. It's like this whole weird thing, but everyone's like a huge bitch to her. Okay. Like, you're never gonna meet your mom now. I ruined it for you. Mom just died, and you're never gonna meet her in the human world. It's like really weird.
No, yeah.
And then she goes to the dark sea, and the demon's actually like a really hot dude.
Now she's in a love triangle or something. But yeah, I feel like the story is written kind of with that sort of like vibe dusted over it.
Except the only one being a dick to her is her fiance and herself.
Yeah. I think also, what were those ads for that game where it's like this ugly girl?
Oh my God, yeah. They're like, give her a makeover so her boyfriend will like actually want her.
Yeah, she has like the rattiest hair. Her toes are like,
she's smelling.
Yeah,
there's flies on her.
Smell fumes are coming off of her. Her face is busted. Like she has pimples everywhere. She doesn't have shoes.
Hairy legs. And then you try to fix her and like it fucks up. And he's like, I'm gonna go fuck this other chick.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? What is this?
Have y'all gotten those ads? Let us know. Those ads stopped appearing for me.
Have you seen the ads where it's like a mom and her little girl in a house that's falling apart? And they're like, fix the house and save the family. And I'm like, what is this? What happened to like Temple Run and Fruit Ninja.
Okay, but when those ads pop up for those games, that's not what the game is. The game is usually like a ripoff of Candy Crush.
It is like the Kings.
There's so many celebrities that have done ads for that game.
I want to know who's behind it.
Where do they get the money?
What company is creating this? Where are they? What data are they actually collecting from us? They got
Courtney Cox and Lisa Kudrow to do an ad. They have friends. They have... I'm going to use really friends evil. Money.
I want John Oliver to do a piece about this.
I want to too. I want to understand what the fuck is happening. Because that game is like, we don't have any ads. So their only avenue source must be in-app purchases.
It's incorrect because those games do have ads. Fishdom? I downloaded Fishdom, bro.
Okay, but those like the game that's like Homescapes, where it is like the sad mom and child or whatever, those don't have ads.
Yeah, they're mining your data.
Oh, they're selling your shit. They're selling your data.
Yeah, they're probably selling your fucking data to the Chinese government. All of a sudden, I became a conspiracy theorist at the end of this.
I love how that's like where the Reddit story led us.
I feel like that's perfect for us to get into like some kind of nerdy stuff because it reminds me of our guest this week.
Yeah. You're trying to pull up his bio. Let me tell you, his bio is one sentence. It's not like...
sorry, I just got a really funny text message from my friend. Okay.
Tess is really popular.
I'm so popular. Okay.
If you don't introduce our guest right now, I'm gonna freak out.
Our guest this week is the funniest, most handsome person in the world. That's what he put for his bio.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Our guest this week is another stand-up comedian from Houston, Texas. He's performed all over. He's so funny. I don't know what else to say about this guy. I really love him.
Yeah.
He's the best. I think we had a really fun conversation, and we didn't necessarily stick to the mom topic too much, but
we love to get away from the mom topic.
Yeah.
I try really hard to bring it back.
I do too, but I like bopping around.
Me too.
I'm going to have to do probably a lot of editing to make his laugh less loud.
As he was talking, I kept wanting to turn down the volume on his mic because I was like, the audio's peaking.
It's so funny. Like, guests come in and we'll test their audio, and then the podcast starts, and then they start talking like this, and you're like, whoa.
Like, what the fuck?
That's not what we just discussed. Okay, guys. Without further ado, give it up for our guest this week, Mr. Cody Greenlee.
Life's a bitch, Hannah's gay. Tess got too many bills to pay, so they get together with Lily May and ask each other what mom say. They ask each other what mom say.
But I'm gonna use ChatGPT.
What? Why?
Because
You're just done with creativity?
I'm done with creativity. No, I wrote some shit down in here and I wanted to look at it.
Yesterday, my fiance used ChatGPT to figure out if we should go to the beach right now or tomorrow morning.
I feel her on that.
Why can't we talk it out?
I feel her on that. Now when I'm like in some of the worst times of my life, I go to chat first.
Call me.
You don't want to hear about logistical shit.
I'll help you.
Sorry, I don't mean like the worst moments necessarily emotionally, but sometimes yes. There's only so many times you can go to a real human before they're like motherfucker, please.
Yeah. Do you use ChatGPT?
No, but I know. Don't they have blocks like you can't ask it if you should kill yourself, right?
I don't ask that.
Well, I didn't say you did. I'm just asking if there's blocks.
Should we try right now? Should
Yeah.
I kill myself?
It might like
No.
send
Say,
out an
ask
alert.
Cody. Say, should Cody kill himself? Then try.
Should this guy kill?
You have to make sure you mention at least first name.
She, I call her she. She goes, if you're asking literally whether someone should kill themselves, the answer is no. If this is about the guest you were just discussing or anyone else, it's worth taking seriously if they said or implied something like that. I'm like, why? Why should I take it seriously if he's going to kill
I
himself?
like that it told on you a little
implied
bit.
it, so are you okay?
Well, it was like the guest that you talked about, so that means that you looked up me on ChatGPT, right?
Yeah,
This is,
what is that
oh,
about?
I put in like some of the stuff you said, and I was like, what would be some good questions to ask based off of this?
You have run out of creativity.
I have. Well, it's just because I didn't get too much of a chance to look at it.
Oh, because I sent it 20 minutes before I got here, probably. That wasn't a good idea. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you let a question rip?
Should we? ChatGPT is gonna actually do this whole interview.
You like already used it, so don't waste it.
I know, that's so true. If I didn't even look at it, it would be wasting like 500 tons of water.
I know. It hurts my heart.
No, I have some of my own questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Do y'all use? You said you use it. Do you use it all the time?
No, I don't use it.
Okay.
I don't like AI, and I don't want to use it.
Yeah. I just had an epiphany about AI yesterday.
Okay.
What?
I know
Tell
this
us.
is not what this podcast is about, but I
tell
just had a
us.
thought about it. I don't think that you can complain about AI at all unless you are going to the movies, going to concerts, going to plays, going to live comedy every week. Because otherwise you're the problem. You're the reason why it exists, because you're on your fucking phone all the time. That's all you're consuming.
Yeah.
You're not going out. You're not doing, like, supporting live performance in any way, so you're the reason AI exists.
What if you are the live performance?
Well, so we're not, I mean, that's probably why I think that way, because I'm like, come see me do comedy. Oh, you
If
fucking.
you don't see me do comedy, AI is gonna take over the world.
Yeah. You're the reason the fucking singularity is going to happen. We're all going to die if you don't come see live stand-up comedy.
That's an
Well,
interesting take.
This is the thing. I do think like there's some positives about what AI could potentially do, like in the medical field or like whatever, that are helping. But then I think, how far are we going to go to keep saving people? Like, are people supposed to live forever? Like, that's not good.
Yeah, people should die.
Yeah. People should die. Like, I don't mean like you should die right now, but like at a certain point, you shouldn't live forever.
ChatGPT, should people die?
Yes, I think I would hate to be around people who have been alive for thousands of years. You know how annoying that would be? It's already annoying to talk to people in like their 80s and they're like, when I was your age.
Oh, shit.
Did you imagine like a 2,000-year-old? Fucking exhausting.
I don't think the human brain would function that long. I think things would get weird up in there.
Yeah, and then you'd have to be part AI. But yeah, AI like coming in and taking over the arts is what I hate the most about it. Because it's like you're kind of taking away like what it means to be special about being human.
Yeah.
The only reason I even had this like thought recently is because I went and saw, I think maybe my second opera ever. And like just the fact that there was like a band playing and they couldn't really fuck up. Because then everyone would be like, fuck you, you suck. Or like, like all these people have to work real hard to try to be on the same page. And that's like impressive.
Yeah.
Because if you just like, hey, AI, make me a fucking Ninja Turtles like wrestling video. Like nobody's trying anything. Like we're just killing ourselves with the water thing. But at least if you go see somebody like put a fucking short on with that. Like there was 18 people involved with this. They like worked on it in some way, even if it was the most low budget bullshit thing. At least there was effort as opposed to just the computer did it.
And it's beautiful. Yeah. There's something about things that are man-made that are imperfect that make it more beautiful, in my opinion. Like you look at famous paintings, there's like a couple brush strokes that are like a little bit messed up, but it adds to what that is, you know?
Yeah, and even the other way too, like, oh, fucking Michelangelo knew to paint the fucking like muscle that's like here on the forearm that you only get if you like jerk off enough. Like he knew exactly where it was.
What?
And that's in the like Michelangelo statue. Look it up. Look it up. Don't
Are we
fucking
still
call me out.
talking
Put it in ChatGPT. See
Are we still talking about the Ninja Turtles?
I'm like, I'm never gonna look at someone's forearm the same. I guess.
Well, I think that's where you get that muscle right here.
Then why do I have it?
The old hand job queen of podcasting.
Oh, bro, hand jobs suck.
You get repetitive like motion like syndrome or something, right, from it?
I think there's something weird about a hand job because it's like, where should I look right now?
Or where do you aim it?
Am I
like
making eye contact, or like am I looking at what I'm doing? Like what am I? I'm like, ew, this whole thing is so awkward.
You should ask.
AI could never
You should
do that.
ask chat where you're supposed to look.
Hey, chat, where do you look when you're giving like the other AIs hand jobs? Speaking of hand jobs, let's talk about your mom.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you do have a joke about your mom.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she like the joke?
She did.
Okay.
She's passed away. She did at one point, yeah. So.
How long ago did she die?
4 years ago.
4 years.
Yeah, so this is what I was trying to think because I couldn't look. Have you ever had anybody that's parents is deceased before on the podcast?
So
Oh
many.
yeah, totally.
You're not special.
Oh fuck! All right, well that was my whole fucking. Oh,
We have a lot of friends with a lot of dead moms.
You're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
the thing, like when you start interviewing adults, a lot of their parents.
Oh
are
yeah,
dead.
that's true. I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how
Well,
it goes.
fuck. I'm like fucked. Yeah.
No,
No.
that's
So
okay.
I basically the whole thing started. I know Hannah, we're friends, but we haven't talked a whole bunch. My mom is passed away, but before she died, she told me that Jason Momoa got her wet.
Oh.
And it like upset me. So now I make a lot of mean jokes about her now that she's dead.
Okay. You're like, she like sexually trauma dumped on me.
So I'm like, okay, but I mean she was good natured about it. So I don't think it's that bad, but it's kind of
Yeah. Do you think there's a freedom in talking about your mom now that she's passed away?
Ooh, I guess, yeah, because I said the jokes before she died, so I guess
Yeah,
I didn't
but-
really.
Yeah.
Like, for example, this is going to go out to the internet, right?
Right.
We've had a lot of guests on who are like, I don't want to share this because I don't want my mom to see it. And
Oh,
I'm like,
that's yeah. Well, I don't feel bad. I mean, I'm like, well, maybe my sister will listen to this and she won't agree with it, but I
Yeah.
think they pretty much know that I'm not coming at it from a place of like, fuck that bitch.
sure.
Yeah.
So
So-
why did it upset you that Jason Momoa made your mom wet?
Well, because it was just
think
like
he's
my
just
dad
upset
had
that
just
his mom
died
was
when she
wet.
said it. So.
Oh, your dad had passed away. She's
Yeah,
like, now
yeah,
that
so-
he's gone, I feel the freedom to say this to you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's way too soon.
Well, so also the thing, so she was like, I kind of helped take care of her when she was dying.
Yeah.
So we got very intimate with each other, not in a weird way.
No, I understand. When you're a caretaker, you're like,
Yeah, you're
gotta see
like,
things and do things.
Exactly. So it's like we're like, you did this for me when I was born. Now I'm doing this for you at the end of life. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like we've had all these experiences. So it's kind of like, okay, she's an extension of my personality, so I can talk about it and it's fine.
Yeah.
Because I know she would be fine with it.
Yeah.
What parts of her personality do you think you have?
Fucking nerd, for sure. Love fucking nerdy shit. What else? Probably like because she told me about the Jason Momoa thing. I'm pretty crass, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of it.
Do you also have something for Jason Momoa? Or-
Not really.
Okay. I don't know.
The-
Maybe the taste intersects somewhere.
No, I don't think. I think we had totally different tastes in guys, honestly. But
Yeah. Did she? Was she a big fan of Game of Thrones?
she did love Game of Thrones. But that was like. That was the weird thing, I think, like, because the nerdy part, then also the guy that she wanted to bang after my dad died. So it was like, I think that was part of it.
Wait, there was a real life man she wanted to bang?
Well, I'm saying like after, like she banged my dad because I'm here, but then after that, she made it clear that Jason Momoa was the next guy on her list.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
I thought you were saying there was another guy.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. Like, I think her and my dad got together when she was like 16, so I don't know how long, because they were like old as hell. So.
Yeah, so I'm assuming she didn't date after.
No. I don't think so.
I think that would be like a weird thing to experience, is like your parent trying to date like later in life.
I don't want to ever see our parents date other people. It would upset me.
You don't want to like stumble upon your dad's like fucking Tinder account or something like that.
Like, that's not my dad. Yeah. Like, if one of you dies, you can't move on. Oh man, that's
well. So you're espousing the same opinion I have on the Jason Momoa thing. You don't want to think about who.
I think that's different because there's no way your mom's ever gonna get Jason Momoa.
You don't fucking know shit about my mother and what she does. Okay, we just started this interview.
Is Jason Momoa a necrophiliac? I don't think it's gonna happen.
She was alive when she said she liked it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he would go for it, but with a celebrity, like our mom talks about celebrities all the time that she thinks are hot.
I listened to the Nitra episode a little bit, and that's what y'all kind of talked in, like we're getting into when I got here, was about like, because you said something about like, oh, who your mom is into, and you're like, not dad, and then you started talking about like other people.
Yeah. She makes her celebrity crushes known.
She likes Jeremy Allen White right now.
Who's that?
He's the guy from The Bear.
Oh, okay.
And from Shameless.
She likes the guy from the first season of Bridgerton, the love interest.
Oh, that one I would get on board with, I think. Yeah. So your mom's like constantly like, okay, here's my hall pass, like always updating it.
She doesn't call it that.
Yeah.
Well, she hasn't seen the movie, obviously, so she can't reference it.
I don't think it's a hall pass. I feel a little bit bad because she was talking about Jeremy Allen White one time, and I said he's old enough to be your son. And then I think that like made her feel a certain type of way. Sorry.
It changed her mind about him, I think.
Yeah.
In the moment.
And I was like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that, because when I'm 60, I'll probably think 30-year-olds are hot.
I can't say anything about this topic.
Well, like just because you're an older
you're advocating
woman,
for an age gap is what you're telling me.
I'm not advocating for an age gap, but I'm saying like just because you're a 70-year-old woman doesn't mean you can't recognize that like a famous actor is hot.
Yeah. Game recognized game kind of scenario.
Yes. It's not like I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Unless
they coming on to me, and then what am I gonna do?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I just had a question and then it went away.
We were talking about The Bear. I haven't seen it. Is that what you're going to ask?
No. Okay, so how did your mom grow up? Like, what was her childhood like?
So I have no idea. No. She's dead. I can't ask her. No.
We have a Ouija board.
Oh, yeah. We can just summon her. So she... Actually, it was weird. I don't know if it's weird. I mean, everybody has different... So she was actually raised by her grandmother. So, because her mom died when my mother was like basically a year old. Wow. So she didn't even really know her mom, and it was her grandmother that raised her, and we called her mom. Because we're fucked up like that.
Wait, so you called your grandmother mom?
So it would be my great-great-grandmother. We called her mom.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
She was really wanted to be mom to everyone.
I guess so. I mean, we're very white trash. I don't know if that's clear yet, but it was just. But so she raised her, and then her dad was like not in the picture, and then so she grew up here in Houston.
How white trash are we talking?
Well, she got married when she was 16.
Yeah. Okay.
She dropped out of beauty school.
Beauty school dropout.
Exactly. I knew somebody was gonna, because I think also on the Nitra episode you referenced Grease, and I was like, oh, they're gonna love this, because that was like a constant joke.
Did she like show you that movie and she was like, "That's me"?
Yeah, well, it was that and Dirty Dancing, and then
she was like, "That's me too."
Yeah, I was like, ew, gross, mom. And then So, like, she got married when she was 16, and then all my brothers and sisters are, like, way older than I am.
Okay, when
like,
you say all, how many?
so
is all?
two sisters, one brother.
Okay.
Who's your
Yeah.
favorite?
Ooh, sister, middle.
Yeah, I met her before, right?
Yeah. The only one
hasn't
that's been
brought
to my
the other
comedy
ones
show.
around.
Interesting, huh? My favorite.
Well, it
I
would
bet
be
the
funny
other
if
ones
you're like,
use AI
no,
all the time.
Not that one, actually.
So so they like basically like my dad was like 17, 18, she was 16, and then they kind of like they were still kids and then had to have their own life. So like I don't even know, like she didn't even really know how to cook basically like when she got married. So it was like it seemed like they were very not sheltered, but I don't even know what you would say.
I don't think you really know how to do stuff like that when you're that young.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when you're 16,
16
you can like you can't even really drive.
I mean, I could cook and drive, but
but I'm kind of like a genius.
I was a prodigy. I was a wife prodigy.
You were born a trad wife. What can you say?
You know what really pisses me off? Like, if you look at my For You page, it looks like I would be like the perfect trad wife. It's all like cooking and cleaning and shit, and I'm really into that, but not for a man.
Yeah,
right, for yourself. Yeah.
Myself, yeah.
Well, that was the because you asked like how do you describe your mom, and that was like hard for me because it's like I said, she was already older when I was born, so she had a whole life that I don't even really know about. I just have this like different view of her. So I talked to my sister, and I even talked to my nephew, who even has a different experience than I did. So it's kind of hard. But she had like,
Are you the youngest?
yeah, I'm the youngest, and she had like a traditional like wife thing because she like was expected to cook dinner every day and all that kind of stuff. So, but if she was born 20 years later, I don't know if she would be the same thing. And even then, she like was a woman in tech very early, which is very like kind of like I said, she was like a nerd. She like Texas Instruments. You remember the big ass fucking calculators?
yes.
So she was like soldering the boards together back in the 60s, like before even computers existed and stuff like that.
I wish she was here. I really need something soldered right now. My car key is fucked up.
Yeah, she
wanna-
she posted about it like I need something soldered, and our mom commented like, "Oh my god, let me help you."
Yeah, and I was like, "Do you know how to solder?" And then she looked into it and she was like, "A new key is only $20," and I'm like, "That's for the shell. If I want to get a whole new thing, that's going to be hundreds of dollars. I just need like one piece soldered back on."
So did you break it, or like?
I didn't break it.
Oh, okay. Well,
It just broke.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
These keys are pieces of shit. Okay.
That's what I say at work whenever something like fucks up. I'm like, I just broke, man. I don't know what happened.
It falls apart over time, you know? That's just how Chevy
It
makes
degrades.
their stuff. Yeah, fuck Chevy.
Fuck, you're not getting a sponsorship now.
I don't need a sponsor from Chevy. I want a sponsor from Honda.
Honda's good. Toyota's good too. Reach
Toyota
out.
be good, yeah.
I only like Japanese cars.
Subaru would be great.
Oh, you want a gay sponsor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic gay shit.
Yeah.
The 3 words thing. So she had this nerdy side, like she like was the first person in Texas to use a computer to do like payroll and HR for businesses. She was like one
How
of the
did
first.
she know that?
So like I said, she like worked for.
How does she know she was the first?
She could just be fucking lying. Like that's a good point. Like. Maybe she told tall tales. It's like a big fish situation. I don't even fucking know.
She kept telling people she was doing it, and everyone was like, "No one has ever done that."
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I can't even call her on it because it's like, what am I getting? Yeah. So she like she had this whole thing, and then like when I was born, she was like already like close to retirement, and like she wanted to move out of the city, like get into the country. So and like from my sister and brother's perspective, they're like they really chilled out when you came around. Like so they had a different parent basically.
Well, how old was she when she had you?
So she was 40 and my dad was 42.
Okay.
Big
And then what's
gap.
the gap between your next?
So my
Sibling.
brother is the youngest, and
Yeah.
he's 16 and a half years
Okay.
older
Yeah, that's
than
a
I
substantial
do. Yeah.
gap.
So I have nieces and nephews my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I read that she was really protective of you, and
Oh,
your siblings didn't like that. So were you like favoritized?
Oh yeah,
because
because I was the baby. Like they were all like a unit. Like they had already established their roles. Like I'm the oldest, I'm the middle, I'm the youngest, and then like 16 years later I come, and then they're like, well, this fucking little spoiled brat. Like because they're, like I said, they have a different life now. They're older, they're more secure in their careers. You know, dropping out of beauty school was long ago when I was around. So she was like up as a like high next to the president in the company and stuff like that. So like they didn't have cable TV or air conditioning, and I did. Like that. Like it. So I was very spoiled. I was the baby, like quote unquote.
So you were kind of an only sibling,
Yeah, very much. Like
or an only child. I mean.
only child. Yeah. Because then like my siblings would get confused for my parents. Like if we were just together with them and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. They thought your mom was your grandma.
No, like
Sure.
they
I thought his sister was his mom and stuff.
Yeah, like they would think.
older.
His mom would be his grandma.
By extension, yes,
Oh.
also correct. Yeah.
But you could just call everyone mom.
yeah, I guess I
Yeah,
could. Yeah,
yeah.
it's my
You're
great,
like, mom is actually my great grandma.
like a communal mother situation. Everyone's
Yeah.
mom. a little
Ugh, I don't like the way that sounded.
Yeah, what communal mother?
We all use her.
Ugh, okay, yeah, you're right.
She's all our mom.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
She's stuck in a washing machine.
So how did she go from like dropping out of beauty school to becoming the only person to ever use computers?
So that
for
was my
payroll?
whole like obviously I
Texas.
missed the other dead parents that were out there. R.I.P. to all those people. But I was like, because you guys have your parents, your mom's been on the podcast and stuff like that. Like I think that's a good thing to champion for everybody. Is like start a podcast, record your mom and dad, ask them questions.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea because like you like there's stuff that I just don't know, and I have my brothers and sisters I can ask, but like I said, they have different experience than I do. So I
Yeah.
think it's a good idea to like there's gonna be questions you're not gonna know like when they're around, but like getting in the habit of talking to them and creating those pathways in your brain, I think is a good idea.
Yeah.
It's nice to have like what's the word I'm looking? An archive of these conversations that we've had with people, especially like our mom and.
It's true.
Yeah.
Is that your poetic way of saying you don't know how she made the career transition?
Yeah, I really don't. Because
Yeah.
again, she could be fucking lying. I don't have a
Yeah,
way to
okay.
check it. But like,
You know
it's-
what's interesting about this? It's making me, because when we were talking to Nitra, she also didn't know that much about her mom's upbringing. She was like, my mom didn't tell me about this stuff. And that's so foreign to me because I feel like our mom is very open about like her whole life. She was like, oh, I did this at this age. This was what my life was like at this age. This is what I did in high school. This was
Yeah.
college years for me. I feel like I've heard a really good breakdown of like the different stages of her life.
Yeah, me too.
And I guess other moms just don't share that. Maybe they don't like feel like their kids should know.
well, I mean, like, I think there's the difference between just like maybe the relationship y'all have with y'all's mother and other people have with their mother, but also like my mom had already told those stories to 3 other people. Like, so
okay,
maybe
got
by
it.
me, it was just like, well, I mean, everybody knows that story. I don't have to fucking repeat it. Like, so it's the grass is always greener type situation. Like,
That's crazy because people love repeating stories.
That's true.
I love it when something happens to me and I get to beat the dead horse with every single person I know.
yeah,
You go
like
on a press junket.
I'm like, I told her, now I'm going to tell this friend, I'm going to tell this friend, oh, now I'm going to call Hannah, now I'm going to tell my boyfriend. And then I get to like change it up every time. Be like, yeah, doesn't that suck?
do you ever do that
Complaining
with
tour.
like Oh, I really fell down this fucking rabbit hole on this weird Wikipedia article. I learned 8 random facts about this fucking movie. Like, oh, did you know that originally it was going to be Chris Farley and Shrek? And I'm going to tell every motherfucker I see that day that fact
Is
that
the,
I just
like,
learned.
muscle Michelangelo arm one of the Wikipedia rabbit holes you went down?
jerk off muscle about Shrek.
I was just talking about this on another podcast earlier today. Are you the person who told me that in Milo and Otis, that fact about all the cats and dogs that died?
I don't know if I was the one that told you about that fact, but I know that fact.
I think it was you.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when they made Milo and Otis, like, they killed, like, 14 cats, like, 22 dogs. They had to keep pulling, like, animals that looked the exact same.
What were they doing to them?
Like, throwing them off cliffs and
Yeah,
shit?
they were throwing them off cliffs. So, like, in the movie where it says no animal is harmed, and like, Japan didn't have that rule. So
I don't
The movie
know.
was made in Japan?
It's filmed in Japan, yeah. It's
They were like, that's the loophole.
yeah, they
You don't
edited-
have to say if something was harmed or not. Wait,
Yeah.
so what year did that movie come out? I don't know that movie. I don't
Milo
think-
and Otis? Yes, you do. We watched it. It's the movie about the dog and the cat.
I feel bad now because people are gonna be
Homeward
like,
Bound
this
is the
motherfucker's
one I'm
wrong.
thinking of.
Like, I'm 90% sure that it's a true fact.
That's
We'll see.
so
I hope so because
sad.
I just said it to other people.
Everybody.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! They killed. They
Did you ask
killed.
ChatGPT if that was what happened?
They killed 22 pugs.
22 pugs.
Oh my god, 22
pugs.
pugs.
Crazy.
If it's like they were only killing Otises, I don't know if there's other dogs in the movie, but that's so sad. I want to cry. If you look at my Google search history today, at one point I googled, "Do shrimp feel pain?"
Were you going to a crawfish boil and you wanted to check?
My fiance wanted to go fishing. We woke up at like 4:30 a.m. so we could go to the beach, and she got like a bucket of live shrimp, and I was like, make sure you thank each shrimp because you're putting it through enormous pain. And she was like, they don't feel anything, and I was like, I'm gonna look it up. And
do they?
yeah, they feel pain.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Every animal has to feel pain because it tells them what to do next.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
have to avoid pain, right? Like, that's
Yes.
just a thing of living. Like,
Yes.
so I feel like, yeah, you have to.
Which also
Yeah.
means that pain's not real.
Whoa.
Shit, dude.
It's just your brain telling you something's wrong.
Right, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But if
you don't have
someone's
to-
stabbing a hook through your body, something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
This went way different than I
Yeah.
thought it was going to. I was like, oh, that'd be fun. Let's check out our latest Google searches. And we're like, nah, pain's not real. Let's fucking kill ourselves and see if we feel it.
I wish I could look at my newest Google searches, but my phone died.
Oh.
I did.
Well, what are we gonna do without the Chat GPT questions?
You know what? I haven't even used one.
I can tell.
It's more like I like how it like comes up with like all these things that you can touch on, but I'm not gonna use their exact questions. You know, I'm like, okay, thank you for synthesizing the information.
well, isn't that how, quote unquote, you're supposed to use it, right? Is like when you like make it write a research paper for you, you just change like most of the words.
But yeah, when I have to write like a really professional email now, I'll just like spill my guts out to how I actually feel to chat.
And then it has to like synthesize it for you.
And then it makes it sound professional, and then I'm gonna go, I don't sound like this at all, so I just rewrite what it said.
Okay.
So you use it as like a sounding board.
Like a template.
Okay.
Like, oh, okay, in this first paragraph, you say it I'll say it kind of like this too, but I don't use those words, you know.
Is that like a deficiency in like
Your
writing?
writing?
I think it's a deficiency in being in the professional world.
Okay.
Because I've never really had professional jobs. I'm a clown. Because, I mean, like, we write all the time, but I'm writing jokes
Yeah.
about, like, shit you're
And I
not
don't even
supposed to
write those
say.
down like word for
I'm
word.
really good at writing professional emails.
You are.
'Cause
You
I
used to
have
be
to
my chat
spend-
GPT.
Yeah.
Would they do like? Would you do their resume? Like, would you be the person that like looked it over for them or stuff
I
like that?
have done people's resumes.
She used to do my resume, and she used to help me write professional emails.
Yeah.
I do like being that person. You feel really smart when like somebody writes an email and they're like, hey, can you look at this? Tell me what you think. Like, is this the right word there? And it's like, well, I got this for you.
Well, there's always extra stuff I don't think to add in, like oh, like there was one time where I was trying to message someone and you were like, you need to send it at this time because it's rude to send it at certain times. Like, I don't think about stuff like that. And like when other people message me, they're like, oh, sorry to message late, but this. And I'm like, oh, like I'm so used to people stepping all over my boundaries.
If I got a work email from someone at like 2 a.m. and be like, what the fuck were they doing?
Well, like the family I used to work for, like I would get messages like late at night from them, or like calls like, where's this kid, the kids, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh my god, like
when I send out the emails for this podcast, I will do it late at night and I will auto schedule it to send at like 8:06 a.m. or something, so it doesn't look like.
To me, that would be even creepier. Like I would like if you sent it at 2, I'd be like 2 a.m. I'd be like, okay, that's fine. But 8:06, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing up so goddamn early?
I'm sleeping, but I'm pretending like I'm awake.
This is the difference between like the schedules we're on versus like most jobs.
Yeah. Well, I did because I was listening to the last one. Y'all talked about both being laid off recently. So I was like, oh, this is the perfect.
It's a really nice way to say what happened to me.
Yeah. I'm using your own words, okay? This is what you said on the podcast. Mm-hmm. So I was like, this is the perfect time for me to be here. Because now you're going to put all your energy into promoting the podcast. So I'm going to benefit from you both being laid off.
Think.
You think we're going to work more because we have more time? No.
I still need to finish editing clips from 8 podcasts ago. Yeah, I need to like sit down. I need an accountability partner.
Let's do it together because I have stuff to do too.
Okay, let's go to a coffee shop tomorrow.
Packed. Okay.
I don't have work tomorrow.
This shit's coming out in like 8 months.
Yeah, I'm about to not have work tomorrow. Just give me a couple days.
Amazing. Okay.
Your mom.
You said, okay, you also mentioned that like she got into the arts later in her life.
Oh yeah, so that was the so in the last like 4 or 5 years of her life, she basically was like on oxygen, kind of like bedridden or whatever. So she would try to do things to like stay active, you know, keep her mind active and stuff. So she got really into like painting. She got really into
she had a George Bush moment.
Yeah, exactly. So she'd like paint flowers, or like, and she'd have a sketch pad by her.
World leaders.
Yeah.
Were the paintings good?
No, but I mean they were, but they showed improvment. That was the importance. They were spending their 10,000 hours or whatever.
Can you stop hitting Frankie?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That leaf's gonna fall off tomorrow.
Oh fuck!
No, you're okay. You're fine. You're fine. He's resilient.
She.
Fucking misgendering his plan, dude.
It's a boy.
No.
It's a boy.
We gave it a very non-binary name, so we don't know what to do. Yeah.
Hannah said Frankie, and I was like, yeah, he's Frankie. And then all of a sudden she was like, no, it was a girl. And I'm like, okay, I feel boy vibes from him. So what do you think?
I think they're definitely saying relax.
Well, you use they pronoun, so you're going they them.
I don't want a non-binary plant.
What's wrong with you? Why would you say that?
I just too many questions, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick a side is what you're saying.
Okay. Sorry, I was wondering. Can you tell us what she was sick with?
So it was like a congenital heart thing. So
you don't know anything about your mom.
I don't fucking know shit, dude. I'm just
were
making
you
this up.
like one of her main caretakers?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
At the end, basically.
You were gonna say, were you one of her main characters?
I would hope so.
It's like a very psycho, like fucking putting on a wig and like dancing in the mirror type thing.
Am I the main character in your life?
But so she would like, she couldn't really breathe, so she was on oxygen. She couldn't really like walk around, and then like her body would like swell up like a water balloon all the time. So she would have to take, I think they're Lasix, so you would like try to like pee it all out, but it just would keep building up and stuff like that. So you couldn't like catch your breath. You couldn't like really like move around because everything would be swollen.
How is she painting?
So I mean, she could like move her arms and shit.
Okay.
She wasn't like the Blueberry and fucking Willy Wonka or anything like that. Jesus Christ.
I feel like, well, I know painting.
I know painting.
She knows painting. It requires more movement than you think it would.
It's a whole body thing.
It is.
No, it's not.
You can be sitting down, Tess. You can even be laying down painting.
Okay, that would be messy, but that's fine.
Paint. You're like thinking about painting with your whole body, where they like throw paint on themselves and then like jump on a canvas. I think.
No, I just mean like it is hard on the body. Like, sure, it's not like a super ton of movement, but like it hurts after a while to be like in the same position and like.
Well, like lifting your arm if you're not used to like lifting your arm, like when you like change a light bulb, you feel fatigue or whatever. I can understand that, but like.
Do you feel fatigue?
Like, oh god, this is so tiring.
How many Cody Greenlees does it take to change a light bulb?
Like 18 to lift one, and then he'll use his feet to do it. I guess that's. I don't know. But so she would she would sit like she would have a chair. Ooh, that's a good question. Has anybody asked about? Do your parents have chairs, like dedicated chairs at their house?
Yes, they do,
Yeah.
and spots on the couch.
Yeah.
So are they like? What are the? Does dad sit on the couch? Mom sit on the couch? What's the deal?
Dad is never on the couch.
He has his own chair. Is it recliner or is it ottoman?
Recline.
Okay.
And then our mom also has a recline chair, but she's usually laying on the couch in a certain way.
She wants like everything to be spread out, and if you lay down on the couch with her, she'll just put your legs over you. Like she's like, I'm still laying.
Okay, so she's
out
like,
on
I'm
this
gonna
couch.
claim this whole area, and you're just part of the
I
couch.
remember
now.
living at home, like I would go sit on that part of the couch, and she'd be like, "That's my spot." And I'm like,
yeah.
You weren't even in here. I'm in
You're
here
messing
right
up
now.
the way that I had the cushion worn in.
Yeah.
Because your
Yeah.
butt's not the same size mine is.
Yeah, it was really. There would be moments too where like I would be in the kitchen like eating something, watching something on my phone, and she would come in and turn on the TV, and I'm like watching this on my phone right now, and like she's like, you weren't using the TV. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go to my room.
Yeah, I would put things on TV, and she would hate what I was watching.
Yeah, because it wasn't what she chose.
Yeah, she didn't like my.
What did she like? Like did she have? Because I talked about my mom being a geek, so she was like a Star Trek person, which I thought was the
Our mom
most
was a
boring
Trekkie.
shit.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was like, "This fucking sucks." But
Really?
like, was there? But she was really into Hercules and Xena. I don't know if you guys remember those shows.
I know the Disney movie Hercules.
Yeah, I haven't seen any other Hercules
Okay,
stuff.
The Kevin Sorbo is like this weird guy. I don't even want to get into it on this podcast. You're not gonna understand it. But
As long as it didn't
Did you
kill.
see my life-size cardboard cutout of David
yeah, I
Tennant?
did. That really creeped me out too, because I was like, I don't even know what this fucking house is when I showed up, and then there was somebody in the window. It was,
I know. I gotta stop telling people that's there because if somebody drives by, they're gonna be like, "I know exactly who lives there."
they're like, somebody's doing a Home Alone in there. It's like doing a spin or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she liked the Star Trek, Xena, and Hercules, and then so very like boring, nerdy bullshit that I fucking hated. So what was your like? Did your mom or dad have control of the TV when you were little?
We
We
had
were,
separate TV rooms.
We were a Nielsen family.
Oh my god!
We were a Nielsen family.
Yeah.
So was there a Nielsen box on every TV or
Yeah.
just the main? Holy shit! This is insane.
Well, there was the main TV in the living room.
Yes.
In our first house, there was only just like one TV. I think they had a TV in their bedroom. That was it.
We had a TV in our game room. We sound,
But it didn't. I don't think it had
No,
cable.
we didn't
It was
have-
just
yeah, that's
VHS
true.
player.
but we didn't do the Nielsen thing until we had the house that they live in now. There was 2 TVs.
2 TVs, yeah.
Oh, so like y'all would have to share one, and then there would be one in the living room.
Yeah, we would watch the same stuff together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they would be in the other room.
Oh, okay, so y'all didn't have to do a lot of negotiating.
No, they kept us separated so they could watch disturbing stuff. I remember when they started watching the show Girls, and they would be like, "God, this show's horrible, but it's so funny." And I was like, "What? Why are you watching it?" And they would talk about how all the characters are horrible people. I was like, I don't understand why they're watching it. And then I watched it later on in life, and I'm like, this show's fucking amazing.
I watched the first episode of that show with Mom, and I immediately hated it because the main character's name is Hannah, and her life is like in total kind of fucked up disarray.
You know, you're having a tough year when you can really relate to Lena Dunham's character in that show. Because I've had my moments where I'm like, am I her? What the fuck?
Do you think you're the voice of our generation?
I think I'm a voice of a generation. Yeah. No, so your mom was into like nerdy TV shows, and you say you are now too, right?
Well,
you're an anime guy.
Yeah, it's a video podcast. Yeah.
He's coming.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of
like, I fucking love big old anime titties.
That was you when you were talking about painting.
Sorry.
Well, I guess that's the thing is like because y'all had separate, so y'all had each other, right? So y'all would watch the same thing. So
and you're like, I had no one.
yeah, I had to watch what they would fucking watch. But so that goes back to the spoil thing because then my siblings, they had to also just watch what my parents watched. But then eventually I got my own TV with cable.
Oh, so they were real pissed.
Yeah, so they were fucking pissed. And Nickelodeon existed at that point. So yeah, it was over. I had my own shit. So
yeah.
And then I got into Turtles, and now here we are, still.
Yeah. What do you think is the nerdiest thing that you're into today?
Ooh, that's a good question. Fuck. I listened to your podcast last week, like I said, and they were talking a lot about Stardew Valley and Resident Evil, and I was like, I don't even knew you guys knew what that was.
Well, we were reading a Reddit story, but I do love Stardew Valley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Stardew, how many hours?
What happened was that my ex introduced me to Stardew Valley, and my whole farm was on
So then you had to start a new
Xbox, and I had to start a new one, but it was just like very hard because I was like, I already had all this iridium shit. I had sprinklers. I had a horse. Like, you're telling me I have to walk around and manually water everything. I was like, it was hard for me to restart.
It is tough. Is there anything an ex has made you quit, Tess?
Made me quit?
Yeah, like
he made me quit him.
I guess, yeah.
I wish I could be like, can I somehow get the files of my farm?
Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Like something you so strongly associate with that person that you don't enjoy it anymore when you're not.
No,
with
I still enjoy it. It's just I don't have my original farm. I put all this work into it.
Yeah. So what are we talking, like 200 hours?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Do you have one?
Like a thing I don't do anymore.
Yeah.
I used to be really into not taking care of myself.
Now I brush my teeth because
I don't do that anymore because I associate it with him.
Wow.
Certain interests, I don't think so. I think I've always had like my interests.
Yeah.
And like these things are mine.
Right.
Like you can't have them.
Yeah.
Like even like when I was younger, like, and I would get into a TV show, if she would start to get into it, I'm like, this is my TV show. Like you can watch it, but I'm the one who.
So you were like a total hipster. You're a fucking hipster. Like I was into this first, actually.
Yeah, I just felt like I needed to prove that like I was the biggest fan of whatever the thing was.
Okay.
Like I was annoying.
Yeah.
Is the right way to put it.
There was always those things where it's like, okay, somebody introduced me to a band or a show or whatever, and then so like it became part of my personality, like a thing I really liked. So then anytime I ever mention it again, I'd always have to think like, oh, that person actually was the thing.
What's something? Is there anything that comes to mind that's like tainted for you?
The band Metric.
I don't know them.
Did you ever see Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Hello again.
So that song is actually written by a band called Metric.
Yes.
So that's the band that she liked, and then I got into them, and then so like every time I listen to a Metric song, I'm like, oh yeah, that was their favorite thing.
Black Sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that
was
song.
it Brie Larson? Is that who?
Yeah, Brie Larson is the blonde chick in that movie.
Cool.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I had to say about that. I love that movie.
It's that guy doesn't.
That's in my top 5 favorite movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a really
Okay.
long time.
Yeah.
The judgment.
I like it, but the top 5.
Well, okay, I haven't written my top 5 in a long time. It might have changed, but I used to definitely put it in there.
Letterboxd?
No. Oh, do you have your top 4?
I don't think so, but we.
Okay.
We'll do a side podcast. I've been trying to talk
You
Tess
could say
into
what
doing
it is.
an Avatar: The Last Airbender podcast for like 2 years now.
I would be on that. I love that shit.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
We have a podcast space.
It was Avatar: The Last Airbender, and there was something else. I can't remember what it was because I was gonna try to make you watch
Doctor
it.
Who.
No, that was no.
No.
I think we like had an agreement that you would watch something I wanted you to watch,
Maybe
and
that's
I
what
was
it
gonna
was.
watch a nerdy thing you wanted me to watch.
I think that was right.
And
yeah,
then we were gonna.
Was it Neon Genesis Evangelion? Is that what I was gonna try to get you to watch?
I don't remember the name of your stupid.
So the podcast
it's kind of
concept
like
is-
a fucking like revolutionary piece of art. So it's weird that you would talk shit about it.
Sorry, I didn't realize cartoons were revolutionary.
Fuck you.
No, I used to be super into anime for a time,
Yeah, you're.
and then I grew up.
Oh. This is fucking-
We're really alienating like certain communities on this podcast.
Dude,
And your fucking guest also, right? Fucking.
I mean, I love all these communities.
You liked Avatar. That's basically a ripoff of anime. I mean,
Yeah.
It's white anime.
yeah, exactly.
It's Nickelodeon
That's
anime.
what I like to
Yeah.
say. Okay, let's steer the conversation back to parenthood
Oh,
at least
yeah,
a little
sorry,
bit.
sorry.
You're
Yeah.
a dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
twice.
Twice?
Yeah, kind of.
Wait, what? What's the second time?
I'm a stepdad, kind of. Now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were like, you had another kid.
Yeah,
I'm like, did you just not tell
I
us?
just came from the hospital, actually.
Wow.
This has been scheduled for a while, so I didn't want to miss it. So.
Did you always want to be a dad?
No.
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 Are you happy you are one?
No. No.
This is fatherhood.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's irresponsible, first of all, to
have
have
a kid?
kids. Yeah. No,
okay.
it's not good.
Okay.
So, were
So
you
why
talked
did you
into
do it?
Yeah, we get talked into things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you like being a dad?
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
What changed about you when you became a father, or did you stay the exact same?
Well, I mean, it's still irresponsible, but you want to do the best job you can do.
Yeah.
So you still want to you want to be such a good parent that they realize it's irresponsible to have a child.
I always wonder, like, if there's this thing that happens to somebody when they have a kid, like you feel like a different person.
Well, there's like a bonding thing. Like I obviously the person that carries it for 9 months and has it, it's a stronger, more immediate thing. But I think there's it goes down to their smell. Like they smell like you a little bit. They smell familiar. Like your brain makes you want to love them.
Well, when a baby's first born, it actually looks more like the dad. Biologically, this happens because
So the dad doesn't throw it in the trash?
pretty much, like, it was this thing, because back then they didn't have like DNA testing or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? So the kid needed to look more like the dad, so the dad felt this innate need to protect the baby, like, immediately.
Isn't it? Because I don't know all the species, but there's species of animals where they have to either separate the father or the mother because they tend to eat the young.
Yeah, gerbils will eat their babies when they're scared.
Ooh.
I know.
It's usually to separate from the father or other males. Because sometimes male animals will want to kill a woman's, a female animal's babies.
Yeah. Just
So he's like,
there's
that they're not
spawn of
related to
somebody
me.
of their-
Now we're going to get together.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You have to carry on my bloodline.
There are some animal kingdom dads that will try to kill their own as well.
Yeah.
It's weird. That
Yeah.
we can't.
This is why we shouldn't have kids.
Irresponsible. Why do you say it's irresponsible?
Well, because like the ozone layer's
Okay.
gone.
It's more of like
I just wanted to know like what
The
major
seas
crisis
are kind
you
of
were
ruined.
thinking of.
We've killed like most of life on the
You're worried
planet
about
that
their
we need to
future.
associate. Yeah, like we just did bad stuff. Like
Yeah.
just fucking Noah's Ark 2. Let's do it.
yeah.
Melt the ice caps. It's gonna happen eventually, right? Like it's
Yeah.
inevitable.
I think Earth will be okay eventually. I don't think we will.
Well, yeah, but that's why I've said this before. But when people talk about the end of the world, they don't actually mean the end of the world. They mean the end of humanity, because we're so conceited. We're like, it's the end of the world. And it's like, no, the world will continue on long after we're gone and will recover from us. That's just what happens, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's like when they talk about life on other planets, like you're thinking about like, are people interpreting that as meaning just human life, like intelligent life, or are you talking about like one-celled organisms that will fucking evolve and live way longer than we ever will? So it's something to, I think most people mean like, life is going to end. So you can propagate it. Like maybe actually, if I wanted to take the glass half full, let's do that.
Okay.
What if I fuck some chick, right? Okay, this crazy scenario. And then they had a kid that solved all the problems in the world.
Sure.
So would that be a good enough reason to continue to bring life into this on this planet?
So in this hypothetical scenario, like you're not believing in your real life child to do this. You like, I fuck someone else. I have a different kid. They solve it. The one right now
I
can't.
can't even get him to take out the trash.
So, in this scenario, you're saying at some point someone will have a kid that will fix all the problems on Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we should keep having kids until we
because maybe
get that
potentially
person.
that could be that person.
I don't think it's gonna be one person if it's gonna happen at all.
But it's like 1,000 monkeys typing on typewriters. They'll eventually type Shakespeare. If we have enough kids, eventually there'll be enough people.
This is reminding me of that video where they're like, if you put a monkey alone in a room, eventually it'll write Mein Kampf. and the guy's like, that's not the saying.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. I guess like if there's an infinity of humans, then eventually there could be one, but the probability of there being an infinite amount of us before we die, I don't think is possible. I think there's a finite amount of humans that are going to exist.
What do you like? How many you think?
I don't. How many have existed so far? I mean, most humans that have existed are dead now.
Well, isn't it also exponential though? Like the longer we go, more people are born every second than the last like year before or something like that.
But I think eventually we will go extinct, and therefore there will be a finite number of humans that to have existed.
Oh yeah.
Unless you believe in like the multiverse, then sure, there's infinite.
You know I do.
I know you do. You've got the glasses for it.
Okay.
So in another reality, you could have that kid.
That does it.
That does it.
Or I could have multiple kids, and they're like the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They solve like all our problems.
Yeah, I guess there could be a reality where like magic is real.
That'd be awesome.
I know.
Or we all like look like anime characters or something. That'd be kind of cool.
You freak. Oh my goodness. So your mom got to experience being a grandma. Right?
Yeah. So she was a great grandmother by the time so she was
mom. She was mom
eventually. Exactly. So that the three words to describe her, I like kind of jokingly said like the trad granny type thing, because she was like, you know, I have nieces, nephews, they all have kids, everything like that. So by the time at the end of her life, I think she had 9 grandkids or 10 grandkids. And then she had, you know, all of her what are they called? Kids.
All of her kids?
Yeah, she had her kids and then grandkids and stuff.
And great-grandkids.
Great-grandkids. So she would be the one that would do like, oh, I'm going to do stockings for everybody. Okay. Like that kind of stuff. So she would be like traditional in that way, but more, what's the word, like where it's like, oh, I'm going to do this thing for every generation type stuff.
what's the word for
like a tradition?
A tradition, there you go. Yeah, I said traditional earlier.
So was she more like, was she different as a grandma than as a mom, or are they pretty similar?
No, I think different, because even then, like I was saying earlier, like she was a different mom between me and my sister, or me and my brother. Yeah. Like my parents were way more strict for them than they were for me, and then so when it came to grandkids, or they were even more lax. Like, just fucking let them do whatever the fuck they wanted.
I hear that a lot from people. They're like, their parents become grandparents. They're like, what the fuck? Why are you so nice to my kid?
Because they don't have to be with it all the time.
It?
Yes, it.
Oh, my goodness.
You're letting it slip, Hannah. You also don't think kids should exist. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's true. I'm going to go on record with that. Yeah.
Well, I guess only time will tell if you also become a grandfather.
Yeah.
A granny yourself.
Yeah. How old are your kids?
So my daughter's 9 and my stepson's 17, 16.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 more months they'll turn 17.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's wild. Cool.
So they haven't even driven yet. So I don't know if they're gonna have kids anytime soon, but you never know.
Yeah,
it's not a requirement.
Any day.
It's not a requirement to have a child. Just have a driver's license.
Are you like looking forward to be grandparents someday?
I'm not even looking forward to being a parent right now, especially after this conversation. Hannah?
I think I more so think about looking forward to seeing our parents be grandparents.
Yeah, I can't wait to be jealous of my own child.
Well, because that's
me.
Yeah, that's the most like direct thing, because you see like how your kids are gonna get treated by your parents, and it's gonna be like, what the fuck? They just let them do whatever they want.
But you also like weren't all the way there as a kid. Like I don't know how they were when I was like 1. I don't remember. They were probably nice.
You were 2.5 when I was born. We had pretty much the same experience.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's hard to conceive of like comparing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's just weird to think of.
I don't even think that's necessarily true though. Cause
I mean, comparing how they are with me to my kids.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say they were, even though you are only 2.5 years apart, like there's a difference, because everything they did, they did it first with them.
Sure.
Yeah.
So like they were way more lax with you. Like they didn't care as much.
They didn't care as much about you, Tess. I'm going to push back on that, because I think there are things they had to deal with me first before they had to deal with them with me.
Well, yeah, I'm sure, like, yeah. Like, what, exactly?
Like, I just, like, did a lot of shit that Hannah didn't do. Like, Mom had to get me on birth control.
They didn't... You were a whore.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking more of, like, the, first-time parents, like when you're, what is it?
Teething?
Yeah, and you're...
You don't know a lot of words.
I don't fucking know
Breastfeeding? You're just going like...
Yeah, the thing you suck on that's not a nip.
Bottle?
No.
Pacifier?
Pacifier, there you go. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Sasa?
Yeah. They're not... My
Binky?
kids aren't kids anymore. So, like, when you were little and it fell out of your mouth, they might, like, take the extra step of like washing it, drying, giving you a new one, as opposed to when you're a kid and it falls out of your mouth, they just might pick it up and stick it back in your mouth.
The best example I can think of this is Mom. She used to tell me, like, when she had you, she would get up every time you cried in the middle of the night, and with me, she didn't do that.
I was like, let her cry it out.
It's like, what the fuck?
Sometimes I think about that, and I wonder how much that affected our personalities and our self-perceptions.
Probably a lot. It's really easy
for
me to fall asleep crying now.
Well, I was going to say the most, like, stupid, obvious thing is, like, you didn't get immediate attention, so now you go on stage and, like, beg for it.
Yeah.
And you had to get on birth control way sooner than me.
Yeah, I was fucking...
so don't let your baby cry at night, or they'll end up
a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about that, and I'm like, that must have been really hard for her to just, like, hear me crying and try to go back to sleep.
It was probably not that hard.
Well, I'm like, I would feel guilt.
Yeah, I think she did.
So she just had to push through that guilt and sleep through my crying.
I would take the opposite tact, like, because if it's the first time, they're feeling more anxiety. Like, you're gonna feed off that. Like, they're like, oh shit, like trying to take, like they know more what to expect with you, so they're more chill. Like, oh, this is not even really a problem. We can take care of this, and that's not going like into you.
They're like, I didn't kill my first baby. It's gonna be okay.
Like, I kind of have a grasp on it.
What did you let your daughter cry, or did you?
Oh, well, like, I'm a fucking fool. Like, I'm like, there would be shit going on that, like, so you don't want your fucking kid to be, like, just in poop, right? Yes. So you, like, change the diapers, like, as soon as that happens.
Yes.
But then sometimes, like, maybe something else happens, so you didn't, like, secure their onesie. So now when they pooped, it's all over their onesie now, and then you try to take that, and now it's all over their skin, and you can't put them on the bed where you usually change them because then you get poop on. So it like becomes like a juggling act. So
a poop juggle act.
And she was when she was my first kid, like so I was so anxious about like I didn't want to fuck this up, but then you just. And it's a cascading slope thing.
Eventually, you have to just give up certain things.
Or you give yourself grace to, like, as long as nothing really bad happened, like, I'm still trying my best, like, then it's fine.
Yeah, as long as they're alive. Especially at that age where you're, like, having to wipe their shit. Like, as long as they're alive, that's fine. You can always wash anything like it's poop on it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's not always going to be perfect. Or if they are sitting in shit for a little bit, they're going to be fine.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's not for hours and hours. Like, they can go a little while.
I could change that diaper, but I could take a nice long nap.
Yeah, I mean, that's what people do. I was babysitting a kid and he was shitting while eating. And I'm like, well, I'm going to let you finish eating.
It would be rude to stop your meal.
Yeah, like, eat.
And you're going to have to change his outfit afterwards, right? Yeah. So might as well.
Yeah. No, I didn't change the outfit, just the diaper. I knew how to not get shit on the one. It's a changing table does wonders.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, we lived in a tiny house, okay? We don't all have fucking...
this isn't my home.
Like a literal tiny house?
Yeah, like a literal tiny house. We lived in a community.
Oh,
yeah, it was very nice. We had community chickens. It was nice, yeah.
That's so cute.
It was very cute.
It was like a little commune type of vibe?
Very much so. We lived right next to a guy named Cosmo. He was a yogi.
Was his wife's name Wanda?
He lived alone. But yeah, it was a very crazy situation. Yeah.
I think tiny houses are really cool, but whenever I look at them, I'm like, it's too small.
That ends up being the fucking real nail in the coffin.
Yeah, because you're like, I just want a tiny room. I just want fucking room to
I want to leave this person alone for a little while. I can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, Cody, tell the people where they can find you.
Oh my god.
Plug whatever you want to plug.
I'm gonna be in my first movie.
What? Wow.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it yesterday.
Where?
It's not out yet. The movie's called Killer Bits.
Killer Bits.
Yeah, I play a comedian.
Okay.
That's bad.
How did you get into character for that?
That was gonna be my fucking joke. Okay, I was gonna be like, I didn't even have to audition. Like that kind of shit. But I play a magician. I play Gary Houdini. Harry Houdini's grandson.
Okay.
And it's a horror film.
A horror film.
Stuff happens to people.
Okay.
So I do that, and then I'm Big Sweaty Radish on Instagram.
Okay. What do you know when the movie's dropping?
I don't know anything about it yet.
Okay. Did you already finish filming?
It's done filming. I think they're almost done with the editing. They're submitting for festivals. That's all I know.
Okay, so you don't know what platform it's going to come out on
yet. It's probably going to be YouTube. But.
Okay, great. Well, we'll circle back on that.
Just follow Big Sweaty Radish. You'll get the update.
Yeah, you'll find it. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah,
Cody.
thank you guys. It's such a blast.
Thank you guys for listening to another episode of What Mom Say. We'll talk to you next Thursday. Bye.
and then